You know, adapting to change is not all about survival. It's really about thriving in the face of adversity. And I've learned that one key trait that empowers individuals to navigate through the uncertainties of life and business is the entrepreneurial mindset. Today, we're going to talk about just that, how to adapt to changes utilizing the entrepreneur's mindset. Okay, guys, let's dig right into it. Oh, but first, let me just say this. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We appreciate you. For those of you who are watching this video, if you have not looked over at the live tab and you are interested in trading Forex or learning about Bitcoin and Shiba Inu, and you're interested in seeing some of that information, then don't forget to click the live tab, guys, because I'm doing live videos for that piece. And I know a lot of you all are waiting for another update. I'm thinking about putting one together soon, so y'all just stick with it, okay? So that being said, y'all, let's get right into this. Now, as always, guys, you know I have my notes, so I like to read my notes, and I like to bring you all the best experience possible. So this whole thing about an entrepreneur mindset, what is an entrepreneur's mindset? Guys, an entrepreneur is one, in my opinion, is one who takes something out of nothing and creates something for the betterment of humankind, which means they are the problem solvers. They are the solutionists, if you will. And that is what really fuels my entrepreneurial spirit, okay? So entrepreneurs, you all, are not just business owners. Many people say it's an entrepreneur, according to the definition of Investopedia or something like that. It says entrepreneurs are the people who build, manage, and run business and take a lot of risk. Yeah, let me tell you something. Entrepreneurs are way more than that. They are business owners, yes, but they are also innovators. They are, or should I say, we are risk takers, you all. We're visionaries, okay? A lot of times we seem crazy instead of being ingenuous or being genius, because a lot of things we see hasn't come to pass yet. See, sometimes when you got a serious problem and the world needs a serious solution, it's not going to be the same of the old kind. So when it comes to entrepreneurs, you are in the entrepreneur spirit. This is why entrepreneurs have a mindset. And I'm telling you, if you want to really be in business or be an entrepreneur, you got to develop this mindset and embrace or learn how to adapt to the changes that's coming into the world. So entrepreneurs, you all, with this type of mindset, they embrace this change. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why. The first reason why is because this change brings about opportunities, guys. And I'm talking about opportunities rather than threats. And as an entrepreneur, I'm always looking for opportunities. I'm always looking to see if anything negative happens or bad happens. Okay, what's the opportunity to change this into a positive? Guys, when you do that, you will realize that sometimes opportunity is wrapped up in opposition. That means it requires a little work. It requires a little focus. It requires a little consistency, right? And once you get to that point, then you see an opportunity because other people were just running or other people were too busy complaining. But you, with this entrepreneur mindset, you say, you know what? No, I don't mind change, because with change comes opportunities. Now, some people don't like change, you all. And then you have some people who like change as long as it's not happening to them. Well, guys, let me tell you something. Change, when you embrace it, does something else to you. It also grows you. All right, think about this for a moment. Are you the same you were when you were 10 years old? No, you've changed, haven't you? Some of us aren't the same that we was when we were 20 years old or 30 years old. I'm gonna stop right there. Well, 40. Okay, I'll give you 40. But here's the thing. Change, you all. When things evolve, when evolution takes place, the way God created us, we're supposed to change. The key, you all, is to change for the better, change for the good. You always want to, Wallace Wattles told us in his book, The Science of Getting Rich, that we always should want to be seeking fuller expansion and fuller expression of the gifts that God has given us. If you don't do this, he said, if a man don't do this, then he's considered a derelict, someone who can't take care of his family, someone who can't do business. And I don't know about you, but when I read that rocked me, because I said, you know what, there's no way I'm going to be the type of man that can express love through gifts and expressions, vacations, book, or whatever. I'm not going to be the type of man that always needs someone to take care of him. No. We made up our mind, and that comes with change. But with that type of change, you all, has to become positive growth. This is why we teach a concept called growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. Those people with a fixed mindset rarely know how to embrace and adapt to change. Guys, you do not want to be that way. Let me give you a nugget. Come on in, look close. Let me give you a nugget. One thing I found out in terms of entrepreneurship and business, you never fall in love with the product. You fall in love with the results that it gets to people. Because sometimes the product can be outdated. It can become antiquated. So that means you have to do a little tweaking to the product, or switch the product, or add something to it, or take something away. Regardless, the original product that you first started off with may not be the same product that you end up with. Come on, people. Somebody talk to me. Now, that doesn't mean you still don't have a great company, great business that you enjoy. What I'm saying is, if you put more focus on the results that you're getting people, then when times change, when people change, think about it. The way we do business changed after COVID-19, you all. We don't do business. I mean, I used to love teaching and speaking at live events. I mean, the roar of the crowd. But when that was over, you all, even with my church, I had to learn how to preach to a little red dot. And they were waiting for it, hungry for it. And it was uncomfortable because you're used to the cheers of the people. You're used to the like, amen, pastor, and all that. But now it's nothing. Okay? So we had to learn how to adapt to that. Same gospel, but we had to learn how to adapt, okay? So that's the second thing, you all. Number one, opportunities. Number two, growth. And then you have the third thing that I believe the entrepreneurial mindset gives you the ability, or helps you adapt to the change in the world, is now the possibilities. Some things will never be possible in terms of your success if you do not understand how to adapt when things happen. So here's the thing. As an entrepreneur, you want to develop the entrepreneur mindset, because watch this. We come to realize that it's all about mindset, you all. And that entrepreneur mindset does something for you. See, when you have an entrepreneur mindset, you embrace the change because possibilities come instead of fear, okay? So when other people may complain, doubt, well up with anxiety, worry, and fear, them entrepreneurs, you all, with that mindset, what we do, y'all, is we look at something and say, that's possible. That's possible. Can a man walk on the moon? 100 years ago, they didn't think it was possible. Well, it's possible. It has been done. And then can bring him back to almost the exact spot to where he's going to land. Those things are possible. So what's possible for your business? What's possible for your vision? What's possible for you to come off your job, fire your boss, get your time back, and spend time with your loved ones and make money while you sleep? Talk to me, somebody. You all got to excuse me. I get a little passionate about this. I've been waiting all week to drop this video, mind you, too. So there it is. But the possibility. So with change, not only comes opportunity, growth, but also possibilities. Now, here's the thing. Possibilities that weren't there before. Now, let me give you a prime example of that, guys. At my age, I remember when we didn't have a cell phone. I remember when we had Blackberries, we had Chirps. Y'all holler at your boy and put a one down in the chat if you remember when we had the flip phones and two ways. See, I remember when we just had beepers, guys, pagers. As a matter of fact, there's a location in Florida that still has a payphone that you put quarters in. See, I'm telling my age now. But I remember when we used to have to carry quarters, so that if we got into a situation, we had to find a payphone and phone home, okay? But some of the things we're doing now, we couldn't just broadcast and turn on a smartphone and do a video and share content 30 years ago. So what happens, what I'm saying is, when change comes, opportunity comes, growth comes, but possibilities. Now it's possible for us to do this and send messages across the world, reach millions of people with a platform like this that you're watching me on right now. But years ago, this wasn't available. So that's what I mean. Now, if someone didn't embrace change and kept us in that state, then these phones and the technology couldn't have been discovered, because I believe it was always here, but we just have to discover. And that comes to the level of awareness and other things. Okay. So that's what I wanted to come and share with you all about. But there's one more thing I want to share with you, because successful entrepreneurs also understand that change brings with it new possibilities, opportunities, growth, success, but also they continuously iterate, experiment, and learn from both successes and failures. And what is that? That is what I like to say, that it evolves to a landscape of rest. See, sometimes when change comes, it can produce something that can also free you to give you rest. So for example, once again, if you've been working on a job for 10 to 12, 14, 15, 20 years, when change come, you may not want to retire, but you probably need to retire because some of you all have taken and raised your kids. And as much as you don't want to see them go, you do need some rest. My youngest son is finna be 18 in a minute, finna go off to college, you all. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I love him. But me and Mama Famous can use some rest because raising kids, I love it, but it's a task, okay? So that's one thing that comes with change is we teach and mold and show him about manhood. He has a full scholarship to college. You know, shout out to Junior. And that's a change that's getting ready to happen. Have to adapt to not hearing him around the house and going in the refrigerator and me saying, what you eating in there, boy, save me some. Or Junior, go run to the store floor. Junior, take the trash. It's change. But the entrepreneur mindset, a mindset that's always seeking expansion and fuller expression, a mindset that's always thinking how to solve the problems of other people. You see, I get excited when that aha moment happens. It's not about the money. I'm serious when I say that. The money is a byproduct, people. That will come. But if you really fall in love with the results you can get people with fall in love with making someone else's life easier, then that's how you adapt to change. Develop an entrepreneur mindset. And as always, you all, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so when we go live or when we come on, you can be the first ones to jump on. So with that being said, be essential. Do essential things, and you will have essential results.